Welcome to episode 88 of our Football Manager Hobo To Hero series. This will be a special one, I guess. So, we are still 5th in the league. We may well get back up there, or maybe not. That said, this is not our major concern today. Our major concern today is... You can't see this, can you? Can't even show you. Well, we will have the Shopee Piala FA Semi-Final against Kelantan United in approximately 14 days. So that's our major concern today. This is also away from home. And well, we're definitely hoping for maybe a grudge match between Sabah and Sarawak United as a final. That said, first of all, we need to defeat Kelantan United. And last time we played against them, we may have lost, as you see here. So, first of all, I'm gonna have a look at this, where all this was fairly even. More or less. So, we might not have deserved to lose. Then again, looking at this, minute 87. We were basically out of the match for the entirety of the whole match, so that's no good. We also had... Well, we have problems with injuries. He's expected to be out for 3 weeks. No, I don't... I might. That's a good question, actually. Let me have a look. There's some sort of rule set going on like this. Also, welcome back to the stream. But there's some sort of rule set going on like this, and it includes the league. But, well, for this season, it doesn't matter anymore, because we are qualified by being champions last season for the Asian Champions League. But for next season, it might be entirely viable that this is the approach, yes. But, well, the rule set here is not very specific with respect to this. It doesn't really say. I don't know. I know that the champion in the league is qualified for Asian Champions League group stage. And I think second place may be qualified for the... Well, for the qualification matches in Asian Champions League. But I don't know what this is. Down here. So I can't, to be honest, I can't tell you. But it might be related to the result in the cup. So I guess in the cup you are qualified for maybe the group stage of the Champions League, I'm not sure. No, not the group stage, the qualifiers. No, one below. And there's also, there's international... Like there's a second tier, the competition that is similar to European Europa League, but I'm not sure it's called Champions Cup or something in Asia. I'm not entirely sure. I might have gotten that completely wrong. So I might be qualified for that, if we win the final, that is. First of all, though, we need to go through to the final. And, well, the final itself is also worth winning without any other additional benefits. What's the rule set here? The final itself yields 37k for the winner. So, that's decent prize money for us. Semi-final, though, doesn't yield anything other than bragging rights. So, we gotta get through. Also, obviously, the Asian Champions League matches themselves that we will play starting in September, I think. I had a look at it. It's on the Discord. They will yield some money if we draw or win. Preferably, obviously, the win. But, you know, I've never been there. I'm not that familiar with it. So, I can't tell you for sure. We also have problems with injuries, as you see. And, well, Malik is somewhat important. Backup player. Onlal Pekaguit would be very important because we want to sell him. Yeah, well, we won the league. So, spoiler alert, but now it's too late. We won the league last season. I might add, it came down to the last few minutes of the last match. And we won it by goal difference. That'll tell you probably how close it was. Also, I didn't expect it. But it happened. And we will probably not win the league a second time like this. Because, well... We still don't deserve to be here. To put it into perspective, the goal this season for the club is to avoid relegation after we won the league last season. Well, but I like this club. I've started to like it, really. There's also a 14-day gap now, so we gotta determine how we will deal with that. There won't be any other matches in between. And well, we might maybe play a friendly here. Otherwise, the players might not be entirely sharp. So I guess that's the approach we're going for. And well, who do we play against? Maybe Kushing. Yeah, definitely. But well, we are not exactly the top level of quality within the league. So you can imagine what kind of quality we will resemble in the Asian Champions League. We don't belong there. So if we get a draw, that will be, you know, really good. And also it might bring in some fame, actually. Some supporters in the stadium and so on. But looking at the schedule again, the draw for Asian Champions League. I was there. It's called something else, but I don't know. AFC Champions League, obviously. Where do I see this though? Should be in rules for next season, maybe. Group stage. No, it's not been announced yet. The old one's, well, it's done now, but the new one will start in August. So I can't tell you. Maybe we can... Can we see this in here somewhere? Then again, our group stage will start in September. So... Is it in here somewhere? I don't think so. If it is, I can't see it. Tie was played. I don't know when the draw is. So I can guarantee you that the draw is not prior to 1st of August. Yeah. But I don't have, I don't know. I don't have the know-how and I don't know how to get it. It might be in here. It just doesn't help. There's a ton of groups here too. So I know that the group stage here, this one started on the 9th of September in, well, I guess last year. So it will start at a similar date this year. But that's, as you can see, we're in June. So September is ways away. Also, it will end somewhere in May if we make it all the way through the final. Through to the final. So basically, the qualification helped, but it will come in with a lot of delay next season somewhere. Theoretically speaking, we might get relegated prior to that. Like, I realize that we probably won't get relegated, but, you know, it's entirely possible that the club is relegated and might play the Asian Champions League final. For what it's worth. There's also something else I wanted to look at, and I skipped forward already, but maybe it's still on. Vandal Pekka is wanted for transfer only. It's been a while that I offered him out for loan though. And to be honest, if somebody took over the wages, I would probably keep him. So maybe that's a possibility. That said, he's hurt right now, so unlikely to happen. Yes, exactly. I didn't watch the Bayern the whole match, sadly. I was out shopping for groceries actually, but I saw the last 10 minutes, I think, of the match, maybe 5. So I was sitting here. In German we press thumbs, so I guess fingers crossed for Heidenheim to make it, and they did. I'm really excited today. It's a day for celebration, well, for different reasons, but I don't want to alienate Mies now. So let's keep it as it is. Well, so much for Van Lalpegagoid. There was somebody else down here. Da Costa Lima is wanted for loan actually by SSTMI. And it's been a while that I tried that. So maybe I would be willing to keep him if they pay his wages. And maybe a minor fee on top of that. They are. But the Heidenheim story is quite impressive. Nah, to be well, Mies, if you want to talk about it, I think Dortmund could have and probably should have won that match. To be fair, Stuttgart also did not convert some of the chances they had, and there was a lot of stuff there that could have been converted. But yeah, but then again, he also failed to hit the goal from, well, the best opportunity basically on the Stuttgart side. Don't worry, Dortmund did the same, but, you know, I'm not sure what I want to say about it. That scene with the dive and with the knee? I don't think so, no. I think, in fact, that's a yellow for me. For the striker. Adeyemi in that case. Like, he fell over whatever, a gust of wind prior to touching the defender with the knee. So, from my perspective, that's definitely not a penalty. Quite on the contrary. I think stuff like this should be sanctioned. In general. But that has not, well, it's easy for me to say right now, but I don't think that this has anything to do with the fact that it was Stuttgart versus Dortmund. I wouldn't have wanted this to be a penalty in another match. And on the contrary, if this was a Stuttgart player, I would have wanted him off the pitch. I think it's a disgrace to dive like this. I hated it with Arjen Robben all the same. And he did that through the entirety of his career. That is entirely possible, yes. But then again, that stuff shouldn't be given in midfield either. As I said, I think it's annoying that this is part of the game. What? Let me have a look at this. Da Costa Lima might go out. Yeah, he's on a transfer bid now. At the end of his contract. Okay, so big question. Da Costa Lima didn't really make it at our club. Didn't really serve any purpose. He might have changed his personality for the better. That said, he's still considered a good player for Liga M4. So 2 leagues below, you know, the non-loaded one. He's 19 now. He has good passing and the physicals in general are alright. Teamwork's decent, work rate is okay. The rest is... Let's not talk about it, but there's a lack of attributes overall, or acceptable values. Is this a player that we want to retain? For 70 euros a week, that probably nobody else will pay. Or are we willing to let him leave on a free transfer? It's an honest question. They are willing to take him. He's expected to make his contract decision imminently. Well, in that case, either we offer him another contract, or we don't. That said, given that he is a foreign player, he will earn 70 euros a week. At minimum. Not doubt that he's worth that. He's never been really impactful. Do you guys have an opinion? I guess I could try. If Da Costa Lima really... Huh. He's not interested. Okay. Due to being transfer listed. Well, yes and no. Depends. If there's a ton of supporters in the stadium, yes. If we win a few of the matches, maybe two. If neither of these things happen, then probably not. But in general, I agree. The income should increase. That said, we are not exactly known for having a lot of people in the stadium. Diego will leave. No, no. There's no... what's it called? AFC champions, right? Great. Yeah, ADC is wrong, but looking at the rules for the group stage, can you... Yeah, you can see it up here. So you get prize money for a win, 46.5k, and 9.25 for a draw. There's nothing for a loss. So, well, you know, income from the stadium. And there's round appearance money all of a sudden if you make it to second round, quarterfinal, semi-final, or final. Obviously. But you need to make it to the second round. As soon as you make it to the second round, big money. And just look at the final. Loser prize money of 1.86. So that's great. But the group stages are like this is decent money for us. This is really decent money for us if we get it. I doubt that though. But once we get that, yes, that'll be a major impact on our budget. For now, though, I don't see that coming. Well, we'll see, man. If we can maybe... So obviously I want to win as much as possible, as always. But it really depends on, I guess, just how we do there. If... No, let me start that sentence again. I have a knot in my head now. I think I don't know how to judge our quality in comparison to the Asian Champions League. Because I never played there, I have no experience within Football Manager for that. Obviously I can spend money on it that we don't have, but I'd rather prefer... But that's okay. Because, from my perspective, we can't just deal with fluctuation in the squad. Then we will have another season that might not be as good as this one, but as long as we stay in the league, we will make it. Also financially. Because the reputation will improve throughout time. Then again, how old is Lukaku now? If I can type. Damn it. .34. Also slightly above average considering our level of skill. So yes. He'll mop the floor with our defense. No doubt about that. Well, Anazir in general are probably way better than us. Okay, I know nothing about these players. Other than they are way better than us. At least some of them. In comparison, this is what we have, so... From a transfer perspective, so I still have my list here. Baldwin in midfielder replacement. I don't think we signed one. I do think we realized that we will probably stick to Malek though. given that we didn't find anyone that fit our needs. Well, I'm not that impressed with Malik, but whatever. We did find a central defender. And where is he? He played recently. Muhd Ramadhan Mustafa. This guy needs a nickname. Biggest issue here, low heading and also low composure. Strength could be better too. He's 28 though. This is a backup. A cheap backup and that's it. That's what we signed him for. Then Diego will leave. I don't care. Following the midfield is still missing. And we might do with a backup in attacking midfield. Center right. That's still an issue. We do have, to be fair, we do have Ahmad, who's not good enough, I think. Well, he did better with us in the Liga Super than now out on loan in Brunei, so make of that what you will. And also, where is he? This guy. That's a new signing. Well, not entirely new, but at the start of the season. Also fairly cheap. He seems to do well at STR, whatever that is. That said, he probably doesn't belong to the wing. On the other hand, attribute-wise, I think he might do. He's 18, and he has a good personality. So maybe we just recall him. Then again, I don't want to interrupt his development, so I guess as long as Vandal Peka's contract still runs, we might as well stick to what we have. Don't want to waste additional money on something that I cannot afford. So, no transfers, other than maybe selling players. Yeah, it's a big blow. Get Omar. Omar has contract until 2028, I think. Just so Dortmund get rid of him. That's fair. Here's Omar. He's under contract till 2028, and I have no idea about bonuses and clauses, but there might be an extension clause in there somehow. Yep. Well, let us celebrate for a while, John. Hopefully it remains that way until the end of the season. You know, it's highly unlikely that Bayern will drop out of the Champions League places, but I honestly think a man can dream, right? So hopefully Bayern lose the rest of their matches, and the rest of the league is starting to get their shit together and actually overtake them. That would be fantastic. I highly doubt it, and it's a pure fantasy, but no, it's just I'm from Stuttgart, so that's the biggest club around that needs to be hated, from my perspective. That's well, I'm actually hoping that Dortmund make it to the Champions League stuff. So yes, he is. He is definitely. On the other hand, well, if he was not around, but it might also be related to the tactic, obviously. So maybe it's just too aggressive, and their defense doesn't cope that well with I guess the attacking playing style or the offensive playing style, however you want to phrase it. This is a horrible youth intake. Great. This guy's trial finished. I don't think we want him. And you're not interesting either. I was seriously considering that Tuchel might get fired after today. And I might, I don't know, give it to somebody else. Anyone. Whatever. But apparently the time frame is too short. In fact, that's exactly what... you know, there's this thing called Transfermarkt. I don't know if it exists in English too. But apparently Max Ebel gave Thomas Tuchel a job guarantee for the match against Arsenal. Because a short-term decision doesn't help anyone. And if it's phrased that way... To be fair, I don't think Tuchel is a bad manager in general. Yeah, well, but then again, Bayern have shown that they can do some stuff at some point if it's important, just not apparently throughout the season in the league. Oh, he's out of contract at the end of the season. Now things are starting to get interesting. I didn't think about it that way. But I still do think our own ball-winning midfielder is probably slightly better. So, maybe not use him. We'll keep it as it is. We'll play our own youth. Well, shit. We're sorry, Football Manager has crashed. That's bad. So I guess we will need to do it all over again. You probably don't see it, but well, it is what it is. Great. Episode 88 consists of a crash. Fantastic. True. But that's the second time that this happened to me with this game, and I still don't know what causes it. So, hi Journal and welcome back to the stream. You missed absolutely nothing because the game just crashed on me. So whatever I did, it's gone now. Okay. So now obviously we have knowledge that we didn't have before, so I guess I can deal with the Da Costa Lima situation in a way. Oh, I should hit it. Of course. Let me just hit my new hardware. That will probably work, yes. Yeah, great. Thank you very much for the recommendation. This reminds me of the movie Armageddon. You missed absolutely nothing other than a crash. Well, let's not talk about new knowledge. What new knowledge? Oh, well, because I started Football Manager and we did 30 minutes so far, and then the game crashed. So Carlos da Costa Lima was offered a contract by, I think, Negeri Sembilan. So we still have the issue if we want to sell him or if we want to loan him out or whatever. But they want to buy him at the end of his contract. Yeah, happy little crash it was. Thanks. Injuries are, well, they are not impacted by the crash. 6 days to 3 weeks. for Narkilasto Christopher, as well as long-term injuries for Malik, 4 to 8 weeks. Vandal Pekka good, nobody will care, but 6 days to 3 weeks. Olex Rai, he will return basically very soon. And then Amamu. So I will put in a friendly here. Maybe not Cushing this time, given how it went. Maybe Cushing this time, given how it went. I don't know. The next match, what? But why? I need him as a striker. Next match is like, well, in the semi-final? No, we're talking about. No. Yeah, but Harsi's available. And Elbak is a left-footed player. So he doesn't belong on the left wing, at least not for me. Sure. I don't really care about this friendly. Yeah, I thought so too. Where is it here? So far, 6.88, 1 goal, 1 assist. We do have stats. I would play. So, Cheronalit, who are you talking about? No, what match are you talking about? The friendly? Are you talking about the friendly? Because in the friendly, yeah, we can do that. I don't care. I will not coach it myself. It'll be done by the assistant manager. The next match is after the friendly is the Shopee Piala FA Semi-Final. So I will definitely not do it there. I want to get through to the final and I need Elbak to be the striker. But like in general, of course, versatility is useful. But as I said, we will do that bit by bit. I think we've been through all of this. Yes, it's where did it crash though? Somewhere in the back, right? Somewhere around here. Harsi is. We always had 2 options out there. Actually, he's in good form. 7.16 so far, had 3 assists throughout the season apparently, and 2 of these assists were provided recently. Oh, the backup. Oh. Now I'm starting to understand. Well, whoever's on the bench. I guess Olex? Because he's right-footed, so that would also change tactics a little bit. He needs playing time somewhere. I don't mind if he plays out there. But I didn't think about it so far. I guess Olex and maybe, well, Vandal Pekka will not be available, so Da Costa Lima, yes. You're correct. from that perspective. I did not understand your question, I guess. Somebody told me I should save. So I'll save. Did it go all the way to the Kushing match and crash there? Or did it crash prior to that? I think it crashed prior to that. Oh, okay. So that obviously, though, is cheating. In a way. The youth intake looks way better than than prior to the crash. So now I feel guilty. But I didn't do anything about it. Well, good attacking midfielder sure sounds very good. Central midfielder, I don't care much about that. And a defensive midfielder, maybe we can use that and leave the rest of this. We had a look at them, don't care. Oh, we promised to find a loan move for the guy? Sure, we'll try that again. Hmm? Then again, I'm willing to put up with it. That's not an issue. We will find somebody that can play on the wing. And if it's Baru, then it is Baru. Yeah, I skipped over this last time too. By the way, whilst I was off stream, so usually in preparation for a stream, sometimes I have the interface open and click around in it. But I don't do much else. I did find something though that I want to show you. So we have... What? Did I? No. Whom? Okay, thanks. But I didn't sign a new left winger. Or I can't remember. Well, that's usually what I do in negotiations, so that's entirely likely. But Ashri? Who's Ashri? I don't know. It's on the shortlist. Let me show you what I wanted to show you though. So in this player base here, there's a player from, I think this guy, yes. That's a defensive midfielder. That's Sarawak. So sure, I could sign him for free, but that's not the issue. The issue here is, this is a defensive midfielder that has scouting knowledge in a bunch of countries. He's located basically within our club, and he will end his career pretty soon. He wants to. That's as good as it gets, isn't it? So I want to sign him as a scout. The issue is, I think he wants more money than we can afford. But I guess we can agree that this is a reasonable amount of skill for somebody that we would want as a scouted club, can't we? So I'm really excited by this, despite not knowing about the personality. I thought so too, but he doesn't care. He doesn't want to be player. So I've been this far. I don't know. We could try to do emergency backup and give him a scouting, you know, a role in the as a scout too, maybe. Oh, he's fine with it. I never tried this. So... And now we can pay him. Perfect. Obviously, that's way overpaid, and he might be a shitty player, but who cares? If we get him in as a scout, that's entirely viable. Let's make it 130. The trains here. Great. He's out of contract, so we will sign him immediately, right? That's fantastic. So, back to, what was his name? Ashri. You on the shortlist somewhere. Did I piss off a player for the left wing and I forgot about it? What? Jason Singh, that might be a thing. I think Ashri is the manager of the under-21s, if I recall correctly, or he was. Let me have a look. I think you have the name right. That rings a bell. Maybe under-19s. No, Aris, close enough. But Jason Singh, I think, makes sense. Yes, I recall that name. I didn't piss him off. He decided he wants to stay at his current club. That's what's going on there. So that's why he wasn't posted on the Discord either. I recall now. But we did try to offer him a contract and he just wasn't interested. We gave him a fair wage of, I think, 85 euros a week. But yeah, otherwise he would be back up, obviously. Yes, you have that right. I can't just do it again. I can't. We're a professional club journal. We can't offer non-contracts. I can offer him a youth contract if I want to. But that's probably insulting to him. Yeah, if this is jokingly, then I understand it. If it isn't joking, then yes, I'm very sure because, well, we train full time. So we're a professional club, formally speaking. I can live with that. think we had something like this going, if I recall correctly. Oh, I made it all the way directly to that menu. Where is he? Here. I think he didn't care about the goal bonus at all. 5% clause he probably insists on, yes. Additional year of contract. He doesn't want that. Making 15 appearances and an extension maybe. He would go for that one. So obviously I can't just repeat this every single time, but I don't think... well, it might change the circumstances at some point. But he just got a new contract with his current club. Even if it's a non-contract, usually they stay there. If that's the occasion. Or the circumstances, the better word. Also, I'm still worried about the game crashing again. I think he insisted on it, didn't he? Maybe not. Okay. Give him 95 euros, I've had enough of this. No, I didn't. Theoretically, we could get relegated, sorry. But that's a thing. It has to be in there. Apparently 90 is the limit. Fantastic. So we save those 5 euros if it comes to it. Okay, that's our backup as a winger. Yes, sure, that might be possible. And to be fair, he has a really good personality. So professional plus level-headed is something that I want around the club, anyway. That's all good. Yeah, well, I set this match up as a preparation, but 4 of our players are also on international duty. And Diego will be gone. Don't care. Sure. Sure. That is unlike what I expected, but sure. It's a friendly after all, so why not? So Zakaria made it through 90 minutes against Australia under 20s. Not impressive. Same as Alex Rai. Oh, he's in the under 23 actually. It's a minor defeat of 0-5. Wow. Diego isn't happy about the high volume of... Go away. He'll be gone tomorrow. Elbach has a tight cough. Okay. I think we can live with that for now. If we don't praise him for training here, we can't repeat it next time. So we might miss the impact on morale. This is really great. Arcee develops his bravery and his heading skill. Fantastic. I did expect the anticipation to go up, to be honest. Not the reflexes and the concentration, but sure. Better than nothing. Baru's passing improved a little bit. That's direly needed. Ankun's positioning went up to a minor degree. Not bad. Bakrula improved his passing. Obviously, that's what we're looking for. He just went over the limit, man. But I like the perspective. Shin Sum also improved his command of area under one-on-one skill. That's not too bad. Maybe the break will do some good. That, yeah, maybe. Now we're getting into the everybody's injured territory. Or they didn't train well. I also think we have an issue here with team cohesion. Now, you might think, Chris, you're absurd. This is not an issue. It's green. But I think team cohesion might have carried us last season due to the vast improvement in positioning as well as vision and, well, reactions, as it says here. So I'm seriously considering changing the regular training schedule. The one with the match on Saturday. The one that we usually use. And maybe include some... Oh no, team bonding is still in there. Forget, I'm talking out of my backside. I have no idea what I'm doing. I thought we did not include team cohesion as a session anymore. Cool, so Diego's gone. 4.5k. Unhappy about selling him as he was a useful squad player. How do we focus the training on the defending? Are we talking about defensive sessions, overall sessions? The defensive, you know, whatever. Here's the schedule. Okay. If it does not render players unhappy, I'm willing to do that, yes. In a way. Can obviously do it here. And maybe get rid of that physical session so nobody gets hurt. Also do it here. Now we have 4 defensive sessions in there. Is that enough? Probably. I doubt that it will make much of a difference though, but sure, we can do that. Yup, Jonathan made his first appearance for his country. Congratulations. Perfect. Seriously? Karila Matt made an appearance on international level too. That is quite Asian Cup qualifiers, what? Against Macau. He scored! Okay, 6.9. That's it. They didn't play already, did they? Just for reasons. We get defeated by Kushing. That is sad, but I guess it will be alright. I did not find any mails about injured players just yet, so that's fantastic. Apparently Farid Ahmad manages to get hurt. What a pity. That is of no concern to me. So apparently SSTMI have accepted a €0 offer from Armed Forces under 19s for this guy. I don't think I want to match the offer. Thank you very much. I don't want him. Really? Really? So I need to do that all over again. Why did we start 100, I think. So let's try 90. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. I can't seem to remember anymore. Did he care at some point? I think he did. Not sure about this bonus though. Apparently he cares about that one too. Signing non-contract players is weird. Precisely about that amount of money, okay. And then we have, theoretically, we could get relegated, you know, the usual. He doesn't mind. Neither does he think that we will get relegated. This is important now. So obviously we made it over the spot that crashed the game last time. Don't know why. Don't know what it was. So, same as last time that we played against him. We have the issue that on paper that they are fairly weak. In reality though, we lost against them. And it wasn't even... Well, one might argue it was a close result, but I don't think that's fair. Looking at this, we had 5% more possession and not much better chances. In fact, a little worse, expected goals wise. Looks like it, yes. That might be international players. They come back soon enough. So no, I think that's he's tired and on international duty. That's players on international duty, so no injuries. Well, that one injury, but I don't think that matters much. Positioning seems to be low, blah blah. So you may well laugh about it, but I honestly consider playing with a lower defensive line and a low line of engagement in the future, despite playing the balanced tactic, despite closing down a little bit more and all that stuff. Because I think we give away too much space. And it did change the match last time. And there seems to be an issue with this gap here, I feel. So either we push up really high, but that makes us extremely vulnerable in the back, to counterattacks, or we let the defenders come back. Hell, we might even regroup. In fact, we do for some reason. Okay, good to know. What do you think of a tactical change trade prior to the cup match? Like this, maybe. There do not seem to be issues with that. 6 to 12 days for Christopher. Could be worse. Wingers actually are very useful in this kind of situation, I think. He's the one that's a little hurt. What a pity. Zacharias on international duty now. I think he's suspended. I do think he's suspended, if I recall correctly. Is it we do not want Fakrula time just yet? I mean, the other one did reasonably well last time. Not sure if I have a strong opinion about playing him again. What do you guys think? He does have 3 points of teamwork, seriously? Cool. Yeah. That is very low, that's true. Also composure's a 3 too. Not that Fakrula is any better, I posted the pictures in the Discord. And to be fair, Mahazir also has issues. Like, composure of 6 and strength of 6 is not much better. Positioning of 6 is also very low. He seems to have coped with it for now, but... well, emphasis on seems, because this season is way lower than last one. That said, he can jump. He can mark, and well, with less space here, it might be entirely viable that we win back possession more often. But it might also go entirely wrong, so... as I said, I don't know yet. Now we'll have some nice defensive sessions. To whom? Who's that? He's not on the soft shortlist either, I don't know the guy. Cool. Is it weird that I'm actually... well, usually I'm one for professional players, and level-headed is also very good. So I really want that guy. The Singh, I think. Jason Singh. But on the other hand, the Scout, I'm even more hyped for the Scout. I thought about that too, but they play low crosses. I mean... I did try invite crosses. Invite crosses, though, ends up... they do not necessarily cross towards the central defenders. Invite crosses tends to end up on these guys. So he's a 7 jumper, and that's probably the best wide defender that we have. Hasnodin certainly can't jump. He's a 3. Yep, Jonathan theoretically is a 9, so that would be enough. And Badrul Hisham is probably a 2 or something. It's a whole 3. So We could play Jonathan out there. And then we could actually invite crosses. Due to having reasonable jumpers overall in the back four. So I guess that makes sense. We could also just take it off. Let's just take it off and see where it goes. That's a bunch of stuff. So Amamu should be added to... No, he should train his defensive positioning. He's just come back from injury. I'd rather have him on general rehab, thank you very much. Johari, quickness is a weakness for him. Yes, and he can probably do with the additional training, so that's alright. That said, he has a bunch of weaknesses. Norman Anku and defensive positioning does not show any improvement. That's just blatantly wrong. He does show improvement, it's just not much. Zacharias shows no improvement in quickness. That's also blatantly wrong, as you can see here. Well, I guess the argument can be made that positioning is more important to him. But that would imply that his physical development will not go very far. On the other hand, that usually develops itself, right? Marking positioning decisions? Really? Could also do strength and jumping. Well, I think this will do. Chinsiu's, what? Goalkeeper sweeping? Is no longer a weakness. I disagree. It's a weakness until it turns yellow. Mahazir should stay back at all times to... Well, no. I won't set this up as a specific trait. Just because he's in a mentoring group and they'll get there. Von Severn understands off-the-ball movement. True, but he does not need to get forward whenever possible. He gets into the opposition area already. That's even more focused. So I doubt that this will add much. Zakaria will certainly not be added to the level-headed group. Asian competition rankings announced. Liga Super Malaysia remains in the 20th place. Cool. Due to poor results for Malaysian clubs over the last few seasons, Malaysia has been given the following qualification places for next season. 1 place in the AFC Champions League group stage, 1 place in the AFC Champions League playoff, and 2 places in the AFC Cup group stage. Okay. I don't care. Whatever. Tight groin on Harsey, that's bad, but 1 to 2 days we can deal with. I should probably save the game again, shouldn't I? And apparently Jordy T sold somebody for 18.75k or something. Alright. We can probably set up predictions already. Yeah, I will definitely do that. Oh, he's actually set to sign for us. You read that, right? Okay, how long do we have? Take your time with the prediction. I'll set it to 10 minutes. We will need as much. There we go. Amran's personality apparently improved a little bit. Also declined a little bit. And this guy wants to be emergency backup now. So if we are really lucky, he has a fantastic personality. But we didn't sign him as a player, actually. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. He is. We'll ask him to recommend a signing. He will also be registered, obviously. Oh, he counts as a foreign player. I didn't think about that, so cool. We will assign him with a squad number. He gets number 17, because why not? And now... he's balanced, okay. He's also fairly low skilled. This is impressive. And to be fair, he can jump. At least that he can. So theoretically, we may use him as a central defender. If it comes to it. There's worse players to be situated on the bench, right? He's also very slow. But our scouting... by the way, it's way in June now. Did I say I will buy a scouting package in July? When's the end of the transfer window? It's ways out. Okay. So we should have... where is it? World Knowledge, Nations. We don't have anything just yet, but there's an effort to increase the knowledge about the Congo now. That's very good. So he will probably, well, spread his knowledge within the club soon enough. And we need to keep him here. As a scout. Definitely. So I don't necessarily know anything about the African countries that he has any idea about. I don't know if this is if these are countries that might submit players to our youth intake that are really important. I don't know if we gain good possibilities to sign cheap players from there, foreign players that might be really high skilled. I rarely have such opportunities, but I guess it's way better than only knowing about Malaysia. So that's definitely a positive for me. And now we just need another guy from Indonesia that fits the same description. That would be fantastic. I think he's fairly close with the other, funnily enough. So first of all, he's the only scout. But yes, you are correct. He's the best scout. Judge and playability is not that bad on Amran. What do we do with the lower back stress fracture? Oh, it's a recurring injury on Badrul Hisham. That's even worse. Yeah, we don't have a sports scientist, so we don't know about it. Well, we can afford the 200 euros, that's for sure. He's on a non-contract though. I don't want to get rid of him necessarily, as always. But yeah, I mean, if it was a medium chance to get rid of this for good, I would probably do the specialist anyway. Because 200 euros is not that much money. So I guess doctor it is, yes. Do we have a right back replacement for the next 2 to 3 months? We don't have anyone for the bench now. And he'll be out way past the closing of the transfer window, and maybe also out, yeah, you know, out of playing for the remainder of the season. We may honestly, we may want to replace him at this point. He's 28, so you gotta be kidding me. This one? Are you serious? Even if we play him on a no-nonsense fullback. I mean, I guess it's something. But I'd rather have a replacement there. There's no right defenders here. He's not great. There's another guy named Ahmad, by the way. That actually is a right back. So you might still correct your statement. Obviously, this was the one you were talking about, right? He's not better though. Also unambitious, and well, I think he's on the let me go list. That's for sure. No, I'm considering bringing in a player on loan, preferably, and preferably not a foreigner, because the foreigner slots are full more or less. So he's a foreigner. Hmm. Abidine from KL Rovers is listed for loan. He's not much better than what we have. Yet another Abidine. Can we take these off? He might be interested in a loan. Libugang Fortune. But we may still have the foreign player slot, but not space to put him on the pitch. We have too many foreign players. $10 to 3 weeks, so he's still out there. You all are within Malaysia. $550. Who's the expensive one? Oh, that's just the aggregate cost. Okay. Yep. So we'll scout everyone here for a week and hope that we will find a replacement for the right back. That said, for next match, well, I might stick to Da Costa Lima as a right back. Or somebody. I think we can probably take him away from the shortlist. Which reminds me, do we have somebody on the... What the hell is this? What? That is a versatile player for sure. Also, like, I mean, can't cross a ball though. Balanced, media friendly. That's the one that was recommended to us. Shortlist it is, for now. Uh-huh. 27 from Sierra Leone. Fairly good rating, good long shot, good winger. He's a bit old. He's also definitely a foreigner.
2 hours later.
Not funny. Yes, it is funny. What am I to do? He's also not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely not, man. Definitely not. I promised we will do the semi-final, so we will do the semi-final. This striker is dangerous, Chuchu says. So it must be right. Dribbling slow, bravery slow, strength is low. We will have a different tactic today. We will see how it goes. Could be worse. What did the message say? He doesn't like his individual training. Well, in that case, take it off. There you go. Good luck with that. I don't want to go through these. So train penalties. Second attempt's the charm, it seems. Jason Singh has agreed to join us. Do we want him for 85 euros a week? Yes. That's not fair. What kind of player is a good player to you? What the hell is a Rigobert song? He's a manager at Cameroon. He's 50. I think that train might have passed. That may well be. I wouldn't know. The 12 is still available. Perfect. There you go, Jason. Okay. Is he susceptible to injury or something? No, in fact, he isn't. For a winger, he has fairly high finishing. But there are issues about him. A lot. Tight groin on Juan. Oh, that's bad. He might need to play through this. Wear and tear, it said. That's even worse. Due to too many options? What's the issue with a journal? I don't use it. I don't know how it works. Is it a performance issue? Okay. But feel free to tell me, and if we need to change something, then we'll do it, right? Also, if you wanted to do like market analysis, I guess, in other channels, and other channels do it in another way, and that way is really good, please feel free to tell me. I don't watch other channels, usually. Like, you can probably tell. With a job and streaming here and then some additional stuff, I don't have time to watch anyone. So, I don't do research. Yes! Yes, of course! Thank you very much. Even if it costs us the cup match. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, that's even worse. Sorry to hear that. But then that's all I can do right now. How much? Somebody put a number on it, please. How much do we want? Guess I want nuts. Me's not funny. We need to maximize the amount of profit that we can make. How much do we insist on? The percentage of next sale might be really dangerous though. So it's Maze. Alright, Maze. Well, I might just have difficulty switching between, you know, German pronunciation and the English stuff that I usually do, or whatever it's called, what I'm trying to do here. Let's try something like this. And then we have time so we negotiate. So that'll be 1k more and 5% more. That's not that much. So we want to get rid of him, right? You should have told me ages ago. I'm so used to calling you Mies. It's really bad. He will need to play. Straight to the bench he goes. Hollis is not fully fit, well, surprise. Oh, sure. We now have a ball-winning midfielder, that's true. I guess we could try Amamu, or we give him some time to rest. Dangerous. Christopher could be with us on the bench. Vandal Pekka could be with us, but I'd rather not, if they want to buy him. So, welcome Da Costa Lima, you can play. This time nobody made an offer for him, funnily enough. We need somebody that can play a pass. There's nobody in here that can play a pass. I guess Zakaria will need to do. Which means we bring Malek with us. And then right back. Well, sure, Nada decided this. Will be Ahmad. There though we play Carlos da Costa Lima in right back position for 5. He's starting to develop now that we are trying to force him out of the club. What's going on there? Definitely yes, we are always winning this game. And if we don't win by points or by goals, you know, by the goal difference, then we win in experience at least. So I'm hoping for it. Okay. I've gotten used to this. That's a fantastic performance in training. Do you have a similar performance in matches? I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Not about this. Pakrula back on the pitch. Do we agree with this? The alternative is to sign to play the backup player for the second time in a row. I doubt that. Because Nodin did have reasonable performances. At least I think in the last match, or maybe prior to that, we had issues with Yep Jonathan. Comes back from international competitions there. I'm seriously considering giving him a chance. Then again, this is a cup match and he hates big matches. Where is it? No, he doesn't. He's just inconsistent. Great. What's with us not in? Never mind. Yep, Jonathan it is. He hates big matches. That's great. I will not leave Zakaria out. Why is he on heavy match? What's going on there? Oh, he was on international duty, sure. And he played too much. Damn. Baru's available. Baru will just outscore the opposition. Wasn't selected against Kushing. Van Servan is a little bit hurt. Hopefully he will still be useful in that match. And I don't want to talk to the rest. Okay, we did do slight tactical changes. Let's look at them. I think you can agree that this guy needs to be fouled. Sorry, this guy needs to be tackled in hard but fair manner. And otherwise, probably marking him out of the match would be really good. If only we had players that could do that.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Sure. Now, honestly, this is like, what do you think? Because apparently last time I set it up the wrong way. So we have a low block in this match. He might have a hard time finding space whatever we do. So I think I'll leave it as it is. And if you think about it differently, please let me know. Yeah, great, thank you very much. I usually try to do that by setting it up in a correct manner. We did change the tactic a little bit though. This one can cross a ball. He's left-footed. He can also pass. First touch is low, composure is low. Tight marking might be an idea. Closing down for sure. Tight marking him will be an issue though. He might run away. So, on the other hand, he likes the ball played into the feet and he's not physically strong. Who's his opponent? Right back. Ahmad Nizam, because, well, the other one is not available. And Ahmad Nizam is stronger. So yes, well, let's have a look at the marking again. The marking is fairly low. Positioning is better. So, given that the marking is so low, I think I'd rather have the right back in the correct position than close to this guy. Because this guy's off the ball movement is still better than the marking by Ahmad Nizam. Okay. Showing him to the weaker foot? Not sure. His crossing and his passing are fairly similar, so I doubt that this will be useful. This one's the one on the right. Crossing's decent, dribbling is very high, first touch is very high. Hard to deal with in general. Probably show him to the inside, but he can take a shot. He doesn't like it to dribble on that foot though, so we'll try to do that. Very good passing, off the ball movements very low. This is one that needs to be marked out of the match, I think. If we can do it. Also very, very low physical fortitude. He has good bravery. Passing and vision are decent. First touch is okay. Probably same. Try to mark him out of the match, and I think the defensive midfielder was similar, wasn't he? We may want not to do that. He's considered a ball-winning midfielder. Position on the pitch also says he's fairly deep on the pitch. So chances are he has an instruction that says play shorter passes. Same here though, dribbling might be a 7, bravery might be a 6. Strength is fairly low. We might want to hurt him. He's 32. Peak match fit. Wrong menu. That's not that much. So it doesn't seem to be susceptible to injury, at least historically speaking. I guess I'll leave him as he is. Then we have these guys. Decent crossing, otherwise not that impressive. I do not want to close him down, otherwise we give away too much space. He can't pass ball for sure. So no tight marking on him. Can't jump. Same as him. Did anyone have a weak foot? Well, to a degree. And this guy has issues with the passing too. In both of these cases, passing is an issue, crossing isn't, so we showed him to the weaker foot. Goalkeeper, I don't have an opinion on that. That's less instructions than I usually use. Okay. Any other additions? None of these guys is available. Let's go. Oh, no more than 4 foreign players. I guess Ushindi will not be on the bench after all. So we need a midfielder. Do we have a midfielder in the under 21s that can come with us? No. Well, okay. Don't we have... I don't need a third central defender though. But theoretically, Yaya. We'll bring Silverai with us. I'd rather have Silverai with us than a midfielder that I do not want to play. Okay. Let's go. So replacing players in this kind of formation will be really hard. Let's go to the match. That's an easy one. Luckily, we lost last time we played against them. So now that we play away from home, in a cup match with very high pressure, and I think, well, I guess we are not the favorites. At least that's how I see it. We'll do it this way. Okay, 1.5 minutes at break, and afterwards we will do the match. BRB. Welcome back. So, one match coming up. Kelantan United against Sarawak United. In the cup. Away from home for us. Seems like there's not that many people that want to watch this. Obviously we will encourage him from the start. And hopefully our adaptations to the tactic will help a little bit. By the way, our floated cross is still on, because that's definitely wrong. Yep. They can jump. We can jump too. Yeah, thanks, Mies. Oh, it's Mies. Thanks, Mies. I'm trying to learn it. First free kick of the match. RC towards Ankun. Nice one. Ankun. Good pass back to Harsi. Oh, didn't expect that one. And that's a very good intervention, that's true. He even kept the ball in the playing field. On the pitch. Alright, but within 10 minutes, they did not do much. We have 70% possession. So we can't do that badly. Juan on the ball. Come on, Juan. Yep, Jonathan with a cross. That ends up with Harsi. Baru. Oh, side netted. Oh, Baru. We should probably confirm these changes. Cleared off the line. Wow. The chances were there. 71% possession now. I like this. Mahazir, and it's over. That is exactly what I feared. Yep, Jonathan though is a good jumper. At least in comparison, well, 2.5k people here. Not too bad. At least in comparison to white players usually. Not bad. That's a bit misplaced though. And Chinsisum claims this one. Easy. We lost to 70% possession. This will not do. Was this offside? No. This was though. Let's encourage him again. It worked last time. Seems to work this time. Well, it's yet another corner. Not sure if I like this, but obviously that is a weakness of a low block. We will see more defensive action here on our side. Didn't give him an opportunity though, so far. That's it. Okay, so they had a low-grade header. A low quality, rather. Ouch! I don't deserve this. Not fair. Juan goes past this man. Nice, 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 nice. Ah, damn it. It did get fairly warm today in southern Germany, yes. What's so warm, though? I think we had like 25 or 27 degrees Celsius. To be honest, I didn't look. But carrying groceries around was really fun in the heat, yes. Yeah, that's a nice ball. Yes, Baru! Oh. I think it's fairly cold around here at this point. Elbug, well, wait until the summer comes. Oh, I saw that one in. The tactics name is fairly wrong now. Balanced mid block. We do a low block here. Right now. And for some reason it did work so far. This Azar person is the right back. For a second I was like, what's he going on about? And then I remembered the pipe. So I guess that makes sense, yes. Thank you very much. And to be fair, I prefer the pipe to the farting thing. Whatever that was, the farting dwarf I guess, but it doesn't look like a dwarf. Garden gnome? That is not offside. That is not a bad shot. Guys, you need to create more. That's alright too. Well, I'm a bit underwhelmed, to be honest. That is dangerous. Good save by Shinsu-sun. So if they play very wide, we have issues. They seem to not be that skilled today with the finishing though. On the other hand, the same can be said about us. Alright. That was the first half to forget, the commentator says. I don't know. We didn't lose. He's demotivated, Harsey. You can do better. You will do better. Nobody here has a green rating, so we will tell them as it is. As I found out recently, usually this works. Here we go. Alright, let's do the second half. Immediately. First half didn't... Well, there didn't happen that much. True. The corner situations happened though. I'd rather have avoided them. Then again, that might have happened the other way too. And they still are able to combine through our defensive area. As you see here, they do some shooting from distance then, because they don't have the really clear-cut opportunities so far, most of the time. And as a result, we give away set pieces. But it seems like we have issues creating. That was the same last time. to be fair. And I don't really know how to deal with it. The good passers in midfield, in their midfield, seem to be an issue overall. Ooh, dangerous. Okay. They press fairly high on the pitch now. I guess that's very high, isn't it? Looking at it. If only we had any idea how to play more direct passes. Then again... Can we do more direct passing? Why not? Let's try that. That doesn't seem to help at all. We just lose more and more possession. I just reconsidered. Well, this match will have a winner. Somebody. Offside again. Come on, guys. You did fairly well in the last maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and afterwards well, the performance dropped off. It's okay. Played wide. Alright. Just go down the line, man. That's not down the line. Yeah, well, that's appropriate, I think. One evades the tackle. Good dribble. That's also decent. RC takes the shot. Two men in the middle and he takes the shot. Any angle would have served him better. Towards the goal or towards the two strikers in the middle? Zacharias exhausted, by the way. We need to replace him. I'll let him have another few minutes. Hopefully he doesn't hurt himself. Okay. So we didn't sub anyone so far. They have two yellow-carded players on the pitch. But as I said, Zakaria needs a replacement. And our replacement in defensive midfield for now is Malek. Congratulations, sir. This is a really important match. Please score like they did last time. He's apprehensive. Still nervous. Elbach, that could have gone past the defender. Didn't though. Oof. That's offside, isn't it? Yes, it is. Whew. Seems like this will go into extended time if it continues like that. Might not be the worst idea. Then again, our bench is not awe-inspiring just yet. So getting this solved in regular time is probably to be favored. We only need one goal. How do we get it? Nice combination so far. Well done. Well done again. Didn't get it to the inside. So if we go a little wider, maybe we'll create some space. Middle of the pitch. Juan is also exhausted now. We don't have a replacement on the bench. What is this? Yo, Bravo, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I thought about subs, but...
Nice.
But whom? I guess Harsey can get a replacement, for example. And we played a new winger. Was it his name James? We can do that in the break though. There's 1.5 minutes left. They will make it, hopefully. And if they don't, I will be entirely devastated. But I assume they will make it. Nice! Well done. We are not in the Prem just yet. Okay. That's 90 minutes. Great! That's good to see. So congratulations. I thought all of your saves were like playing goalkeepers as strikers and stuff. But apparently I was wrong. Well... Okay. Who here has quality? Because we will need to deal with all of these exhausted players anyway. Should be fairly easy, right? Olix for Elbuk, maybe? Yeah. But not for Elbuk. Juan is entirely exhausted. He's focused, it says, but he will go off. We'll bring on Olix Rai. Because Olix Rai is a little faster and not exhausted yet. Elbuk can drop one position back. That should help. Penalty kicks on Juan. A 7. But he went into the match injured. I mean, that's an argument, of course. And he's focused. So that's a positive. Ars is motivated too. Shane Thomas Baru, 6.4 so far. We do have Da Costa Lima on the bench, but he's nervous. Do we want Da Costa Lima on the right wing for Baru? That's definitely a decline in quality. On the other hand, the opposing defender is somewhat tired. That's the correct one, yes. Somewhat tired, not that fast though. I guess he's fast enough to deal with Da Costa Lima. The yellow card might be the issue here. I'm not entirely sure. But if I look at the rest, Hasnodin's nervous and, well, not sure if Yap Jonathan has the issue so far. We also have him on for, you know, the jumping and stuff. Fasal Ahmad would be available, but... oh, same as Mustafa. We could replace one of our central defenders. They are really tired. So, replacing Mahazir with Mustafa, maybe. Mahazir sure can't take penalties. No, he's got a whole one. Mustafa's not better. I've thought about that, but that is actually the easiest substitute to make. Because Jason Singh, well, he has 3 points of penalty taking, so he's worse than Harsey. But I still think we do have a natural winger out on the left. And he has good acceleration overall, good dribbling, good crossing. We just need to put the ball in his direction. So I think this is actually this is an opportunity for Jason Singh to shine. Straight from the get-go. Then again, it's his debut. So, you know, might be an issue. He's also highly motivated. So if there's any opportunity, I guess I would bring him on. Harsey seems still motivated though. I don't want to play him on the wrong wing, not in this match. I guess Harsey had enough time. And for him, target forward is okay. I think he can shoot actually. Taking fewer risks would be good, easy enough tackles obviously. And he should run wide with the ball. That's for sure. He's a 9-point finisher, 4 points of long shots. I guess his finishing is worse than his dribbling, so I want him to run with the ball more often than not. Back one to where? To central midfield? For what reason? Well, somebody needs to up front and score at some point. It's interesting advice though. So that would block the middle a little bit more maybe. He's not a good passer though. And I guess he's a threat on the physical side, so if he's not in the penalty area, and he tends to go into the penalty area, well, let me put it that way. We need him up front, and I think if he plays in central midfield, getting into the opposition area will exhaust him in the next 5 minutes. That will probably be too much for him. I'm honestly considering to take him off. And I think Oleg's Rai need to come on at some point. Just for the finish. And for the penalty taking. We need to put him somewhere. Elbog is our regular penalty taker, so I guess he will not go off, neither will Servin. Oleg's might come on for Baru at some point. I don't think they did. They subbed... Who's that? They brought on a midfielder. Khalil. A midfielder that might need to be marked out of the match, come to think of it. He's not great though. There's a better transition, keeping numbers in midfield. True. I'm kinda sad that we don't have a player that can come on for Juan. But okay, we'll do it your way. He has no idea how to play there, right? He never played there. His decision making will be absurdly bad if we drop him back one position. And it comes with the risk of too much pressure on the defense. I want to do this, I just think he can't play there. He doesn't know how to do it. And we will need to replace him anyway. Well, that or... I guess if we score, then that would be alright too. I'm also still considering replacing Baru. Ankun is also exhausted. As is Jonathan. Let's keep it like this for now. I didn't want to throw you advice out of the window, John. I think it is a reasonable assumption. Not too bad. The problem is we don't have the player for it. Good question. Nope. Nope. We could try to go down the wings, specifically, due to the yellow cards. Like this. We do play fairly wide already. So, down the wings to the somewhat tired... That, or we focus all the way down the wing of Jason Singh. He has no good movement. No, let's keep it on both wings. Maybe that makes a difference. And we may well bring on, well, it's either Da Costa Lima or Oleg's Rai. Da Costa Lima has 3 points of penalty taken, Oleg's has a 7. So I guess Oleg's comes on at some point. Okay. What did we tell them? I'm still not happy. Well, I would start a new prediction, but the old one isn't done yet. So I guess we will need to see how it goes. He comes off. He was already on, right? No rating there. He's really bad. So Oleg's is a 7 and a wonderful finishing and high composure. Oleg's, to be honest, I think in terms of penalty taking, Oleg's doesn't give a fuck. I expect him to score. I realized that there has been history that didn't see him score. Severai has 6 points of composure and 4 points of penalty taking, so I'd rather not have him on the pitch for a penalty. I think it's Oleg's. If anyone. That should take the penalty. And that's why he replaced Elbak last time. You know how that went. So... you all could do better. For the rest of you... I guess encouragement. Encouragement. That might take 30 minutes and we might see chances. So we will have a 1-minute break. I didn't do one at halftime. Gerby? "30 additional minutes it is." There we go. Sorry, didn't switch the screen. Down wings now. Yes, great. Exactly like this. Nice. One. Oh! The heading skill. Go, guys. We also need Juan on the pitch for his corner taking, apparently. Well, thank you very much for that. Thank you. You were not around for the prediction, otherwise you could have bet your channel points. It's a contest between between Cheronalit and Mes, I guess. Ooh. Nice one. Good job, Fakrula. That's the first time ever that I see something like this on you. Oh! The pass was totally alright. Jason Singh's first touch though, not good. Ankun's long ball towards Baru is intercepted by Mamat. Dangerous, straight through the middle. Well, I will not win 1-0, that's for sure. That said, the best thing about this goal is that we conceded it at the start. Let's wait a second until this is over and then we will change tactics, obviously. Yep. Exactly. Alright, let us look at this. We do counter press. We might get stuck in, even. Not sure though. high press, I guess higher line, not highest. On the other hand, there's so much space here, so. This, stop crosses and wide crosses, I don't care. We still have 2 substitutes. Servin is a good penalty taker though. We might still need him. Yep, Jonathan is exhausted. Overlapping in general, I'm a big fan of. Well, the issue here is he's left-footed, he's a winger. True, true, thank you very much. Okay. He is a poacher, so we play him as a poacher for now. We'll take him back a notch on support. Change this position, bring on Hasnodin for him, he's entirely exhausted. Hasnodin's crossing is not good though, is it? It's a 10, never mind. Hasnodin's crossing is very good. At least for our level of play. True. Like this. Well, you're entirely correct. But the poacher on the right would run into... Give me a second. Where is it? Never mind. No way. Is this better? Way better. Okay. We need to win the ball back high up on the pitch anyway. I think I'll keep both on pressing forward for now. I realize that we need to score and the poacher might be useful, but they have no idea how to play as a poacher. They've lost it, so I guess this will do. Do we still go down the wings? Sure. Down the wings and then we'll try to cross. But in terms of crossing, these guys can jump. Their movement might be restricted at this point. On the other hand, it doesn't really show here. Marking's an 8. Marking's an 11. I don't know. Cross aimed center maybe. Instead of target forward. On all of these. Because there might be somebody in the center most of the time, and if there isn't, well, might be picked up at the far post. Okay, that's it. He's nervous. He's pleased. Well, cool. All right. Let's see where this goes. This is still unbalanced, by the way. Did I? No, I did. But it needs to change first. Alright. One still on the pitch. Bakrula. Currently no changes. Oh, come on. That had to happen, didn't it? I don't even know who committed the foul. So much for that. So now we need 2 goals. They subbed players, sorry. Boo! Yeah, my thoughts exactly. He's right-footed, so we show him to the left only. Motor. Fairly fast. Positioning is very low. We don't have a player out there that... Well, we don't have any fresh players anymore. Can't do much about it. We could try to exploit that space, and we have no idea what he does. But Baru... He's not done yet, theoretically. Alright. Ilbok out towards Baru on the right wing. He runs wide. He runs wide. He gets a cross in. Ilbok's header, and that goes past the goal. Somebody's hurt. What a pity. Do we play against 10 now? So we have 18 minutes against 10? No. He's replaced, never mind. Then we have yet another free kick to face. There's the replacement. Well, this time it's saved. Fouls committed by Kelantan. Not us. We committed 8 fouls in the same time frame. Come on, Singh, run, 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 run. That's not running. Good tackle by Faisal, sadly. Well done, Mustafa. Sometimes it feels like, I don't know what to change. The two strikers certainly don't create though. We don't link up well now. That's an issue. No. Subs are over. But I do think this is wrong. I realized that, well, I can't really change much about it anymore. So we don't link up play, right? That's an issue. We do not have anyone in central midfield that can do that job, so I guess Elbak will need to do it anyway. This. So now there's only one striker up front. But at least there's an opportunity to pass the ball around again. That is usually how we play. And they are vaguely familiar with that kind of formation, at least in theory. They are not familiar with triggering the press like this, because they are not familiar with the high press. Much higher defensive line. In this one, though, not. 1 stoppage, 0 substitutes. It's up here. I can try. Nope. It's over. Well, the other way, we don't score at all. We don't create opportunities. We had 1 opportunity in 15 minutes. So either we start to create in some way. However we managed to do that. That's bad. Because the long balls will probably not work either. We don't have anyone in the back that can play long passes with a certain amount of precision. He says. And then we have a pinpoint pass here. That is offside. Malik has his name taken, doesn't matter to me. Ankun's on the yellow card now. Doesn't matter either. Maybe the attacking was too much. Not the very attacking now, that's obviously just desperation. Well, I guess we can. Not on the wings anymore either. We may as well shoot on side. Not that it matters much. But if we don't have chances. And it was similar against Kelantan United last time. Good decision. Well, move the ball. Yes, thank you very much. What the hell is this Chin Soon? The Route 1 doesn't create any chances either, by the way. So far. No. Elbach, the defender. Go! Go, Baru! Oh. That's a match. Well... Not sure what to say about this. What do you guys think? You think? Well, I think it was better in the last 10 to 15 minutes, and afterwards it fell off a cliff. The first 10 to 15 minutes was good. I have no idea what to change. True. True. I agree. But at least they know that formation. Not that it helped much. Okay. Alright, so we had a match. I'm super tired. We are out of the cup. That happens. At least we made it to the semi-final. Did we get money for it? But it seems like it. He is not capable of playing a pass though, man. It says advanced playmaker here, but his passing is not the strong suit. Also, the trait doesn't fit an advanced playmaker. Yeah, that might be. I don't know, Mace. Anyway, match is over. So next time, we will face the challenges in the league again. Starting with Armed Forces at home, so if we don't win that one, I don't know what will be won this season. It's a must win. Thank you very much for being around. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the recommendations and the ideas. And I will see you next time. Sleep well. Bye.